making it all possible. Again, you will be zipping 2 at a time. When you come up, I want you guys to go up to the highest point that you can. We will take your trolleys from you. We'll throw them over the line. We'll take your main leash. Goes through the bottom center hole. You back up. Goes through the trolley and as Tim has demonstrated over the cable. This way here, if any of this stuff were to break, this is still going to catch you. You will poop, but you will be able to tell the story about how you pooped on the zip line. Right, guys? This is the big difference right now. Alright, so this is it. This is what it looks like. You guys are all set up. However, New York, a lot of lawyers. So to make sure nobody sues me, I'm going to make sure everybody's super safe. We're going to look down the line, make sure it's still there. Right? That's 1. We're going to do serious checks here. 2, we're going to check your backup carabiner. 3, main carabiner. 4, we're going to tug on your leashes, make sure those are still there. Next 4, unbouting 1 leg strap, 2 your other leg strap, replace 3 with C for a closed wing buckle, and 4 is confirmation that your helmet's on right. Everybody's looking pretty good. Remember, these are not for fashion, they're for safety. Alright guys, we don't want to see anybody with this one or the side look or anything. Set it on your head, you guys will be good to go. Now, you're all hooked up, you double checked, now you're ready to zip, right? Interactive tour, guys. Yes, Mike.
Yes,
like that 3rd grade math teacher, alright guys? No, Tim's right. However, 3,200 feet across, the guys that are stopping you should probably know you're on your way. So we'll call over via radio. Where's it ready?
Once I get that, I'll make sure I'm paying attention, holding on to the brake rope, fall back, zip away.
When zip away comes over the radio, that is not cue for you guys to dive over the ropes and start zipping, all right? Again, 2 at a time. I'll drop the gates in front of you, give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! When we say go, we mean go, all right, guys? There are a couple ways, however, you don't want to leave. Gentlemen, this is not a 1,000-step program. The more steps you take off the platform does not equal more speed, all right? In fact, it'll slow you down. You'll probably trip. You'll look like a goof going off the zip line. Second way you don't want to zip, you're really excited to be here. You jump up off the platform, your trolley gets sideways, sparks fly, poop happens. You're not going to make it, all right, guys? A nice takeoff isn't about how fast you get off, it's about how smooth you can get off. So you want to hold on to your handles, kind of extending the yellow leash. Everybody is going to get 2 or 3 steps before gravity kicks in. So just, make them count. Just take a good 1, and be zipping. Alright guys, nice and smooth. Now you notice the equipment is doing all the work. There's no reason for you guys to try death gripping it as you go across the line or squeezing the crap out of the trolleys. The handles are just here to keep you guys facing forward. I talked about it quick at the bottom, and nobody wants to come in backwards. It's not safe. You can't really see what's going on. Just keep a light grip on your handles unless we tell you it's okay to let go. So now we've gone over takeoffs. Any questions? That's pretty easy.
So the first line you have to hold on to the better.
For the first 2 lines, we want you to keep a light grip, and then we'll see how 3 and 4 are going when we get there.
How fast does that mean? How quick does that? Do you make it over that?
Well, this is what we're going to get into now. Speed and making it all the way across isn't just going to happen. All right, guys, you got to work for it. Everybody wants to go fast. It gives you a better chance of making it across the cable. The first way to go fast is the cannonball. Starts with a nice easy takeoff, kind of looks like the fetal position. You're going to pretend you're in a swing, you're going to step down and then rock back into the position. Looks just like this.
Alright guys, now some final points of the cannonball. You'll notice his hands. He's only holding on lightly with his fingertips. He's not death gripping. He's not holding himself up. He's actually using the handles to keep his arms nice and straight. He's pushing his chest out of the wing, okay? His knees down here, they're holding on to that yellow leash. If you guys can see that, that's awesome. He's got his ankles crossed. He's going to come flying across the zip. However, we understand this is a little bit of a workout. You got to let your legs down, that's fine. This is still an acceptable cannonball. Make sure you keep your chest out of the wind, your legs together. This is completely fine, okay guys? However, this is not. Just so you guys know the difference here is he's looking up at this point. He's not leaning back. We see this a lot, guys. You literally have to push yourself back and get your chest out of the wind, okay? Cool? Alright, nobody's going to get mad at you if you can't hold the perfect cannonball, guys. All we're looking for is that you try. Like Tim was just saying, if you can't do anything else, just push it away. Like, if this is all you got, then we'll take it. Alright, guys? Just don't give up on us while we're at it. Second position for later in the tour, or if we have a tailwind and it's going to be pushing us across, it's called the office chair. This is the most natural way to zip. You guys are all doing it right now. You step off your platform, you sit on your butt. Any questions? Good, because I would have sent you home. Lastly, very important position. Most of our zips, especially when we have your cannonball, it means you can potentially come over with some speed. To counter that,
you want to be watching the people slowing you down, all right? Now keep in mind, again, 2 lines. If you're on the left, your breaker will be off to the left somewhere. If you're on the right, your breaker will be off to the right. Make sure you're looking at your guy, all right? They might do something like this while you're out there. He's not itching for a hug. He's not trying to start up the YMCA or anything. What he wants you to do, come out of that position, go into the parachute. Now you're going to do the opposite of the cannonball. You're going to take wind on. The chest is going to go up, elbows out. Just because we do this does not mean we want you to, okay? Again, you'll spin around. Not a good idea as you're coming in. Elbows out, chest up, feet straight down. You kind of look like a chicken riding a horse. You guys see that? All right, yep. Now, ladies, this is giving birth. All right, this is opening up, legs down. All right, guys. Putting your legs out doesn't help any with wind resistance. You want to be a wall. You want to take on as much wind as you can. Cool? All right, guys. Again, we talked about it at the bottom. Facing behind the trolley. All right, guys. A safe landing is anywhere between 10 and 30 miles per hour. This brake block is not moving. Everybody may remember this from science and stuff like that. It's going to make a very loud noise. It's going to kick you. If your face is behind the trolley when you come in for a landing, I hope you're a Harry Potter fan, all right, guys? You have a fancy little notch on your forehead. Again, very easy to avoid. Keep your head away from the trolley. Lean away from your breakers. You guys will be cool. You guys got that? All right, because now if it happens, the only thing is that you will cry, I will laugh, I will give you a Band-Aid, and we will move on, all right, guys? Do not headbutt the trolleys. We've gone over speed and stuff. What happens if we don't quite make it across? First, if you're like 10 feet short of the platform, you're going to hear, grab the rope! And guys, in life, if anybody's throwing rope at you, screaming, grab the rope, what should you do?
Grab the rope.
Grab the rope. Put it behind your handles, and we'll pull you back in the rest of the way. We might not throw rope to you, though. We've noticed this happens way too often.
Grab the rope.
You said no, let go. Grab the rope! Alright, all the zip lines today, guys, are a downhill, a belly, and an uphill. If we throw a rope at you and you don't grab it, you're going to roll back out of the line. If that happens, for no reason do you guys have permission to try to stop yourselves from rolling back. Just let it happen. We will hook ourselves up. We will zip out to you, turn you into a backup point, and then pull you in hand over hand. All right, guys? You're welcome. There is no reason to apologize if you didn't make it today. All right, guys? Wind is a big factor. Also, body weight, positioning, all that stuff. It doesn't mean you did something wrong. You guys want to do something for us while we're pulling you in? You can thank us or sing us a song. All right, now, that was your optional stuff. If you apologize for anything today, you're going to get to sing too. Tim, it was our first up. Is anybody's birthday? Okay, Tim, pick a song.
All right, guys. So, if you apologize, let's make this very clear. For any reason on this tour, in any way, shape, or form, all right, guys, you will wind up singing "I'm a Little Teapot." Okay? I picked that song because I love to watch people dance along with it. All right. No apologies, just relax while we're out there, enjoy your ride. Alright? One thing I want to add real quick on that open up. If you guys do not see us giving you the open up signal, maybe you have your eyes closed and you're just really far away, we're going to give that to you for about 10-15 seconds before finally saying, hey, he can't see me. What we'll do at that point is we're going to actually wind up shaking your cable. Alright? If you feel like a nice little mini earthquake on that cable, that's us saying, hey, we needed you to open up 100 feet ago. Please open up now. Alright? So just be aware of that.
If you take off and kind of jump off the platform, you're going to cause a bump up and down. It's going to keep happening while you're zipping. That's normal. When we shake it, most of the time it's side to side, but every time it's intense. Alright, guys? We are going to shake the crap out of the cable. That creates friction, and it lets you guys know we need you to open up. Alright, so if you do get a cable shake while you're out there, drop out of that position quick. And you got anything else? No? You guys have any questions about any of this?
Yeah, one more question. So on the first one, we literally have to wait for your signal, or do we have to try to judge it?
Yeah, you're going to watch the signal. So I'm going to drop the gates from the beginning to the end. I'll drop the gates, keep the countdown. You're going to walk off, immediately getting into your cannonball position.
Yeah.
You're going to ride that. Now, while you're in your cannonball, you can see by looking, through your legs, off to the sides, or anything like that. Then you're looking for this. When you see him getting through the open up, then you drop out. All right. Or sometimes you might use it. You might set it open and go to the cable shape. That's why we taught that. If If you're way out on the line, obviously, you're not going to be really paying attention yet, but that's why we'll shake the cable to let you know. So you're always waiting for us to tell you to open up. There's nothing wrong with holding a cannonball the entire way across. What we're looking for is you need a lot of speed to make it up that uphill, all right? So if you judge it yourself and you're like, oh, I'm going too fast, and you slow yourself down, you might not make it all the way up the uphill. Again, it's not a big deal, but I'm pretty sure everybody paid to make it across the zip lines today, right? Yeah, fast. All right, guys, so before we get started, though, I'm going to go over 3 simple rules. These are the law. Do not break the law or you will be going home. The first one we talked about, do not ever touch me. Don't ever touch them, right, guys? Now, we've never had anybody come across going, all right, to get to the other side. Tim just took you off to try to be helpful. Now what happens is if you fall off platform, you can't reach your trolley, we can't reach you. You took a very simple part of our jobs and turned it into real work. Guess why I work at a zip line? Right, guys, don't work real work. Leave the carabiners alone. Not to mention, this is one of my favorite words here. What are you going to do if you fall off like that? Anybody, you got to know the pattern by now. You're going to poop. All right, guys? Nobody wants to poop. Rule number 2, do we enjoy using things like coffee cups, forks, toilet paper? Yes, I know you do. Don't say no, I won't shake anybody's hand, all right? If you enjoy using those things, do not touch the cable, guys. If you touch the cable while you're zipping, they're gone. Okay, guys, this disappeared. Again, not something we see at 60 miles per hour. You get to the landing side, you got adrenaline pumping through your body. Naturally, you want to steady yourself. You grab onto the cable. This will still roll over your fingers. The brake block can still smash into them. Just leave it alone. Handles, leashes, use us. Grab us, we'll hold you guys up, and then we'll take you guys off the zip line, all right? And lastly, no shoulder straps means there will be no zipping upside down. The good news is you can't accidentally go upside down. You can be unconscious. This is as far as you're going to go. All right, to get upside down, you got to want it. You got to throw your legs up there. If you do it, you know you did it on purpose, and you will be asked to leave, guys. All right, there's a bunch of stuff that can go wrong with that. We're not going to have any of it. Cool? You guys need some coffee or something? No, we're good? All right, guys, we're going to stand up. We're going to start giving you guys some trolleys, and then we're going to get started.